All right, let's see here. Kind of a weird off day for sure, but we are here nonetheless. Let's see here. Anime clan indeed. What's up, y'all? Hold on, where do I have the chat? Okay, I'm keeping the chat box there on the right because I don't know why I had it all the way to the left before. Well, I think the camera, I think I had the camera tilted the other way, so. But yeah. Bro, I need Trey Murphy in San Antonio. I'll tell you this right off the bat. I don't think the Spurs trading for anybody. Yeah, I don't think so. Carter Bryant got 9 points at the half. Oh, okay, so he's on pace to get 20 today. Well, that's good. Yeah, I wasn't watching. I'm just happy that he's getting his reps. That dude desperately needed reps. I wanted to go live for two reasons. The first reason, most important reason, is I won't be here this first Saturday. But I'll be here for Sunday, and we can talk about the game after Sunday. But I won't be able to talk post game about the Celtics one. So I just thought that we'll do some reacts, see if there's anything out there. I saw that Jason Williams had something to say. I don't know what he had to say, but I don't know. I saw the title of it. It looked like disrespect, but you never know with things like this. Like, it could have just been cool, like, or a good point. You just don't know. But it looked disrespectful. So I wanted to maybe take a look at that. I guess we just got to choose our poison. We'll just choose our poison. We'll just pick something that we'll go over. Let me see. It's so crazy because I have like 5 or so videos that I could just upload, but gosh, when the season is going like this, it's just like, what's the point, you know? I didn't know we play today. We don't. We play tomorrow. This is like a pre-game. Yeah, we don't play today. We play tomorrow. Don't worry. You don't have to be here for this. I just wanted to go over something. Dude, Spurs Digest is kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They're shameless. What are they talking about? It's on my feed. Hold on, let me look this up. Spurs trade. I haven't heard anything about a Spurs trade. Let's see. I heard nothing about a Spurs trade. Where'd you get the doll? I don't know where I got this. I think so. I didn't buy this. I know who got this. My sister's boyfriend bought me this. Yeah, it was a few years ago. Yeah, I didn't buy this myself. Funny enough. I think he got it off of Amazon. I think. Yeah, they have a bunch of them. You know, I don't go to because I'm not in San Antonio, but I've seen like videos of people going into the arena, and it's there. Like, I didn't see the Sochan ones, but I saw like Castle one. I think there's a Harper one, right? Obviously, there's a Wemby one. Him and Curry on the same team would be just entertaining. I don't know how much that does, but I think that would be really cool. We really just need to go over one thing, don't we? Let me shout myself out real quick. So I brought this up to you guys before. I've been prepping because literally August is when I'm gone. That's when I'll officially move to Japan. So I wanted to just let you guys know that the shop will not be up that much longer, right? So it's going to be a short period of time, but I will be fulfilling orders at the end of these coming months. So if you're interested and you want to, it literally will help fund the trip to Japan as well. So I'm just going to put it all in that. But if you guys are interested and you want to get some merch before I close down the shop in the next few months, you can do that. It's just clanthemerchfan.com. Yeah, no more stickers. I really need to do the stickers. If I can get that up, I got you. Just give me a second. I wonder. I might be able to do it. I'm gonna look into it. I might be able to do it. I might have to adjust the price on them though if I do it. So, yeah, because that would be a good thing. That's a good alternative, right? Because yeah, I had it for very cheap, but before it was because I was able to make it myself here. Now I wouldn't be able to. I would have to get a third party and then send it out. So it's a little bit more difficult, but we'll see. I'm gonna take a look because that actually would be a good idea to just do stickers for basically all the designs. I should be able to do that. We'll see. I'm gonna look into it, but that would be a good idea. But as of right now, you know, you can get a shirt or a hoodie. That's what I got on here. Will you still make content? Yeah. Everyone asked me that, like, you leave, are you gonna make? Yeah. Of course. I'll still be talking about the Spurs. The hours are gonna suck, right? Like, it's 15 hours ahead, so at times I won't be able to watch the game right then, and you guys might have to just wait a little bit, where I will actually be able to watch it and then live stream after I watch it. So it won't be as exciting as it is now, where it's like literally right after we're talking about it. But if you just give me a little patience, a few hours, then we can go live and talk about it. But like I said, the hours are gonna be off. Maybe I should really think about that. Like, what would the hours be for y'all if I do that? But yeah, I'll still be on here. There's a lot of Spurs clickbait post Wemby. Oh, okay. No, I'm not watching the Austin Spurs game. Is it good? The Knicks are thinking about getting Sochan, by the way. You guys understand that Sochan is a player that teams want, right? I mean, the freaking Lakers, they could use him. All right, let's see. I know a lot of people have been bringing up Yabusele, but literally there's found it off of nothing. That's just a speculation on what you could do a 3-team trade. By the way, I've always wanted Yabusele. The type of role he'll be playing, like, I mean, now that Keldon has like come alive, like, I don't even care as much as I did before. So then Sochan and Vanderbilt can fight all day. True. Hold on. I don't know if I updated you guys on give me a second. I don't know if I updated you guys on movies I've watched recently. So if I go to my, is that just my home, or how does that work? It's my profile? Yeah, so I watched a few movies recently, and I was just wondering if you guys seen them. So hold on, let me make this bigger. So these are the most recent movies I've watched in December. Oh dang, I went the entire November of not watching anything. But yeah, so I watched The Long Walk. Wait, where is it ends? Okay, this all needs to be in order. Not release date, but can it be in order of when I watched it? I don't know if it can. Okay, I guess it can. But oop, I don't know what I just hit. But recently I watched It Ends. Really great movie. I don't know if you guys seen it. Did you watch No Other Choice yet? No. So first and foremost, is that out in theaters? Like, can I just go see it, or do I have to watch it online? Because I really do want to support it, because I know it's going to be a masterpiece. That director's so freaking good, bro. Goated list. This is just movies I've seen. I want to say recently, but this is kind of out of order of the stuff I've seen recently. Girl, you got to get down. You're doing too much. Is Avatar 3 good? I haven't watched Avatar. I never liked Avatar. I've only seen the first one and I didn't even like it. I thought it was overhyped. Unless I'm missing something. But yeah, so watch It Ends. It's really good. It's basically about this group of friends who go out to eat, or go out to, you know, get some fast food or something like that. One of their friends is moving away, or maybe it's a couple of them that's moving away. One of which is definitely moving away, and they just wanted to hang out before the departure. But they take a turn and they go down this road, and it's just never ending. It just continues to go and go and go and go. Considered a horror film, but I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. Like, it is a very deep movie, in my opinion. Like, I really loved this movie. So you should check it out. The chemistry of the cast is really great. The acting is really great. I'm a sucker for movies that do so much with so little. I mean, it's literally a road and a car and 4 friends. Like, that's what this movie's working with, and it is very entertaining and very deep. And I just really liked it. So for sure online. Okay, yeah, I'll watch it. Might be select theaters. Yeah, I've tried to look for it recently and I couldn't find it. So in theaters. I watched The Long Walk because everyone told me to. I didn't like it that much. I thought it was okay. Like, the last 20 minutes are okay, but I'm just not. When I can see you literally setting up to try to make someone cry, like, that's where I'm just not buying it, right? It's fine, and I know that there's only going to be a few characters that you talk to, but it's literally so many people walking that you have no interaction with, don't say anything. It's very irritating. Yeah, it was. Okay. The Masterpiece. Is that a free movie website? What, Letterboxd? Oh, Streamio. You mean Streamio? Yeah, Streamio's. Well, the thing is, you get Streamio, right? And then you get something called Torrentio, or you can get what's the other one? Comet or something like that. You add that to it. That's like a third-party thing. You add it to it. That's free. But then if you want to actually stream it fast and just watch this stuff and not have to wait forever, then you also need to get Real Dbrid. And if you get Real Dbrid, it's like $12 for 6 months or something like that. And then, yeah. So you're paying a little bit, but like literally nothing, right? Like $3 a month. So less than that. I'm sorry. Less than $3 a month. Anyways. And then I saw Marty Supreme. I loved it. It was like Uncut Gems, but with ping pong. Zootopia 2. I don't really see how you create a sequel better than that, honestly. Like, I was so skeptical because I was like, why would we make a Zootopia 2? The first one was perfect. It addressed racism, sexism, like, and you know, it's digestible for a younger audience too. It's like, it's just a perfect film to me. It's like, it's probably my favorite Disney movie next to Lion King. And I was like, what can you do? But they did it. They address colonialism, displacement. It's pretty great. So yeah, go watch it. Very entertaining. And then obviously I watched Stranger Things finale and it was awful. So, but yeah. All right. But yeah, follow me on Letterboxd, Clan the Merch fan. or not Merch Fan, I'm sorry, Clan the Film Fan on Letterboxd. I don't even know what how many people we got. I don't think we have that many people following. How do I check that? I'm like an old man, bro. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, I'm an old man. Only 84. So get me to 100. That would be awesome. Get me to 100. But anyways, so let's go ahead. Oh, and I watched Kamikaze Girls, and I loved it. It was so good. Go watch it. So good. So good. So good. So good. All right. All right. Let's bring up what Jason Williams had to say, which is crazy. I have not heard from him in forever. I don't even know how long the clip is, but we're going to see. All right. So chat, apparently we have Jason Williams. Oh, thanks for becoming a member, man. I never tell people this. If you want to support the channel, become a member, or if you just want to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, that's good too. But yeah, thanks, man. Thank you, Lance. So all right, so apparently Jason Williams has something to say about Wemby and said that he wouldn't be as successful on a different team. Don't quite understand where this would be going, but we'll take a look at it in 1 second. Big shout out to Sleeper. If you guys are interested in daily fantasy sports, go check it out. Link in the description. Just use promo code CLAN and you get a 100% match up to $100. So go check out Sleeper. Link in the description box. All right, so let's see what Jason Williams had to say. He says Wemby wouldn't be as good on the Grizzlies as he is on the Spurs. Puts Wemby as the 4th #1 overall pick in the last 6 years. Okay, hold on. Hold on, bro. The 4th? Where can I just see each? Okay, I think it's this one. All right, so this year we got Cooper Flag. He's better than Cooper Flag. Ricochet. I know he's not talking about Ricochet, so. Okay, there's Vic. We're for Banchero? Cade Cunningham. Are we for real? Let's just keep going. Anthony Edwards. Okay, you can make an argument if you want for Anthony Edwards, but like, if you want, Zion. Dude, forget the last 6 years. I mean, we can go last couple decades, man. Like, what is he talk? All right, let me at least hear him out. That's a crazy statement, though. But maybe it's a little clickbait. Let's see.
Rank the last 6.
Oh wait. Oh, I can't. By the way, I loved Jason Williams growing up. By the way, I thought he was so much fun to play. So much fun to watch.
Rank the last 6 number.
Guys, this is turned down so low. Why is it turned down so low? Gain. Let's see if we can gain it a little bit. I found out how to do it, y'all.
#1 overall picks.
Oh, I'm going with Cade Cunningham.
Cade
Cunningham.
Cade over Wemby?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Cade, Wemby.
No, I'm going Edwards and then Wemby.
Wow.
Well, he went 3rd. That's crazy, though. Cade Cunningham and then Wemby, like... Yeah, Ant you can maybe argue, but that's a maybe, man. That's still a maybe. Like, Ant is really good, but that is a maybe. Kate Cunningham is fallacious. That's incredibly bad to say Kate Cunningham over Wemby. That's kind of disgusting. That's nasty work. Anthony Edwards, I very much so disagree. I mean, Wemby's defense alone is generational. I wouldn't say there's anything in Anthony Edwards' bag that's generational, or things that he does that's generational. He's really great though. But sure, but Kate Cunningham, come on, bro.
I'm not. Yeah. What's Wemby do, bro? On the Grizzlies. No knock to the Grizz, but what's he doing on that roster? He's still hooping, but he ain't doing what he's doing with the Spurs.
You think it?
That's nasty work. Are we just talking offensively or what? Like, in perspective, the first 2 years of Wemby being with the Spurs, we sucked. Like, utterly sucked. Like, really sucked. Now we have a good squad, sure, but it's been multitude of times where Wemby just saved us. Like, you take us against the OKC Thunder when we met with them. They were whooping our butts until Wemby subbed in. He was coming off the bench, and he just turned the whole thing around. It seemed like we were about to get blown out. I think Wemby makes things look very effortless. So, I don't know. It seems like you're discrediting him to say on Memphis he wouldn't go crazy. He went crazy when we sucked.
It's about who's around him as opposed to how he's built.
For sure.
Oh, I think it's because it's how he's built.
No, I think Wemby is one of those players you plug in anywhere, he'll be fine.
I agree, but it's not
one of those play. This is so silly. Obviously, he's one of those play. He's a superstar. Just about any not just about any superstar you plug them anywhere, they're gonna be great. Any superstar, any of them, any superstar. Kevin Durant, he should get his numbers. LeBron James, he should get his numbers. Kobe should get his numbers. Luka should get his numbers. Jokic should get his numbers. Giannis should get his numbers. It doesn't matter where you put them. This isn't a role player we're talking about.
As good on the Grizzlies roster as opposed to the Spurs roster.
Okay, so
saying?
you have Cade first.
Yeah,
Ant
Edwards,
second, and then Wemby third.
Ain't got a good roster. Why aren't you discrediting his roster?
Paolo.
And then Paolo.
And Kate Cunningham got a good roster too.
And then how about the next
Might
three?
take Paolo over Wemby. Whoever had to talk me out of that maybe.
Okay, and so then next, are you going Flag, Reese O'Shea, or Zion?
I'll go Flag, Zion, and Buddy.
And Buddy from the Hawks?
Yeah, what country is he from?
France.
I think
You don't even know where he's from, dog. Okay, so if I had to choose, let's see, what would I do? I'll go Wemby, then I'll go Ant, then I'll go Kate, then I'll go Zion. Not Zion, I'm sorry. I'll go Flag, Paolo, Zion, Reese O'Shea. That's what I'll go with. But I mean, that Reese O'Shea draft was really bad though. But yeah, you guys agree with that? That's what I would go with. Wemby number one, obviously. I think you're a little silly. You're a silly goose if you don't do that. Ant, Cade, Flag, Paolo, Zion, Reese O'Shea. That's crazy. That's the end of this clip.
he got caught.
That's pretty bad. I wonder what do people say? People calling this out for how heinous it is, right? They gotta be. That's a lot of comments. When people just agree, then you don't get any comments. Somebody accused me of hiring bots because I had a video that had like 20,000 likes and the comments were like 10. It's like, I didn't do anything. People just agree, I guess, with that. I don't remember what it was. I think I was just making fun of Thunder. Wow, generational bad take. Such a bad take. Here's the attention you wanted. That's so crazy. Wemby had Sochan at point guard his rookie. That's what I'm saying. Okay, you didn't have to emphasize the Sochan. Okay, that's a little bit of disrespect for our boy here. All right, leave our boy alone. Wemby's generational talent. His impact on defense alone will make any team significantly better. including the Grizzlies. It's more about his individual skill set than just the system. Paolo over Wemby is insane. Yeah, he would have crazy numbers. The Spurs are protecting Wemby, mind you. We're literally protecting him. There's been many games where Wemby could have went off and the Spurs protect him. Just make sure he stays healthy. Wemby fourth is some elite level hating. I respect the hustle. Okay, so everyone disagrees. That's a crazy take. That's so disrespectful. Yeah, we're just going to have to label this one as pure disrespect. I don't really know what you're talking about. I think it really just comes down to it's Jason Williams, right? So maybe it just comes down to not valuing Wemby on the defensive end as much, and also just I don't know, just seeing how effortless it looks for him. But if we're just being real, Wemby on a good day and Ant on a great day, Wemby still gets the slight, in my opinion. He's still better. So I don't know. He's an OKC fan? Really? I don't know where Jason Williams is from. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what White Chocolate doing. Anyways, as I mentioned before, if you guys are interested in any merch, go to clanthemerchfan.com. I will be closing the merch shop down in the next few months, so get yourself some merch, man. I'll finish up all of the orders at the end of each month, so just make sure you get that in if you're interested. And yeah. Oh, he's not actually an OKC fan? I'm just saying? You said no, I'm just saying? Oh, okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. Weird, man. It's weird. Weird. Carter Bryant posted someone today. He finally made a dunk. He's going to make dunks in the G League, bro. It's literally just the NBA. Like, that's why I laugh so much when people say, send this player to the G League, send this player to the G League. Send the young players to the G League. Like, somebody said, well, so I saw this earlier. This is crazy to me. Sochan needs to get reps. He needs to go to the G League. He does not need to go to the G League. He would destroy the G League. It's just a matter of Carter Bryant getting reps. Like, he's going to be better than the people he play. You just need to get reps. Just bought 2 shirts. Thanks, man. What the heck? Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys are interested, go over to Clan the Merch Fan. I think I need to put it on the live streams bio. I don't think I've done that. Or maybe it automatically does it. I don't know if it automatically does it or not. So not a super long live stream, but we need, well, actually, now I think about it, we're gonna be gone. We can do 2 more segments. Yeah, that'd be fun, because I do want to go over a press conference, because I didn't watch all of them. What? Bill Kennedy got hurt? Let me see. He's running. Ooh. Oh. Did he call a timeout for himself? Pulled a hamstring. He was running hard, too. That is so crazy, though. I hope he gets better, but that is crazy, him getting carted off. I will show you guys, but it might be copyrighted. You know how that goes. Wait, did something... Oh, John Moran is going to just get traded, isn't he? All right, yeah, let me show you something. All right, guys, I want to show you something because I think that this is great, and I think this is a good sign for what's to come for the rest of the season. Now, before we take a look at what I want to show you here, big shout out to Sleeper. If you guys are interested in daily fantasy sports, go check it out. Link in the description. You just go over to Sleeper, go to the NBA section, and that's where you can make all of your picks for the day. And if you don't care about daily fantasy sports, that's totally fine, man. You just go over to the social media section, and this is what I primarily use Sleeper for, and you can see highlights, injury reports, breaking news, trade rumors, all that good stuff, and significant trade rumors, not just the ones that are just, some Joe Schmo throwing it out there. It has some basis to them. So if you guys are interested, go check it out. Link below. And like I said, if you want to do daily fantasy sports, just make sure you use promo code CLAN. But when you hit the link, it'll go straight to that anyway, so you'll already be using the code. But yeah, so as you guys know, I have been talking about this guy over the course of the last few days quite a bit. And I do not care what you have to say about, hey, Clan, you sure do glaze. Hey, man, you got a weird obsession with, I do not care. And I'll tell you why I do not care. Because I had to listen to your nonsense takes for the past month and a half, 2 months, actually just the entire season, if we're just being honest, even preseason. I just had to hear all of these nonsense takes over and over and over, constantly saying, get him off my team. He's trash. He's garbage. I hate him. I had to hear all this nonsense. So excuse me for giving him some credit over the last couple days, because I have just been waiting, because I've been saying this whole time, they can use him. He is a good player. You have to find a way to use this guy. He brings that dog. He has that defense. He's a high basketball IQ player. Now, does he have to get his shots off? Yes, obviously. But I wasn't so quick to just say, he's trash, he can't shoot, he hasn't worked on anything, because he's barely played. And when they do play him, they were putting him at center, backup center, and we all know that Sochan is much more effective if he's out there with better players around him, and he can optimize their talent, amplify their talents a little bit. But now you got at least a couple games under your belt, and he definitely seems like he got his mojo back, and he posted something which definitely shows our boy got his mojo back. So take a look at this. He no longer cares. That's Jeremy Sochan. He dyed his hair. I know that that's silly. It's like, oh, he dyed his hair. He always does that. He has not done it in forever. He has not done it in forever. This dude has been in a very bad place. He has not been Sochan. And one thing that I was really harping on, one thing that I was really irritated with, was when the game where he got 6 minutes. That was the first time I just said, you know what? Sochan looked horrible. And not just horrible as in, okay, he played poorly, because everybody can play poorly and have some bad games. But I thought mentally he is not there, because the IQ was not there in those 6 minutes. I know it's a short period of time, but pulling him after those 6 was justified in a way. But he was like trying to force every shot. He was trying to force his way to get the ball. His teammates were trying to force him the ball as well. Like, he wasn't demanding it, but they were trying to like make sure, he get his touches, because they want him to play, obviously. But man, it was so bad. Like, he was making cuts that he normally don't. Like, he was getting in the way of Luke Cornett. And it's like, look, I understand that you this is your year to try to get your contract and everything. But that was the first time that I legitimately was utterly disappointed in dude. I was like, man, that is not what I was that is not what I was expecting. But since then, and since he's actually got some playing time, our boy has looked very good. And he looks not just good as in, oh, he hit a couple threes. I don't care about that. He looked good. Well, I do care about that. But what I really care about is he looked good because the confidence was there. He had a little bit of a swagger to him. We're getting in fights after games. This is what you want. Let him do the dirty work. Let him be your Pippen. He's not as good as Pippen. No, not Pippen. I'm sorry. Rodman. He's not as good as Rodman. But let him be your Rodman, right? Let him do the dirty work. Let him be the agitator. Let him be the bully, and we can keep Wemby clean, right? Because Wemby gonna talk stuff, but we don't want Wemby to have to hold everything on his shoulders. So yeah, really great to have a player like this. Obviously, his teammates have wanted him to be able to get his playing time, and now he does not care. He is just he's losing it. He's absolutely losing it. But yeah. He does not care anymore. But he said he hope everyone have a good day. This is for the haters that told me to shut up. Actually, hold on. Out of curiosity, what's the next one? Oh, showing City Sissoko some love. Man, I had really high hopes for City Sissoko. I had really high hopes. The more we saw him play, though, the more I was like, yeah, I don't know if you're gonna find a spot, but I'm glad that he's getting some love. Sochan season is here. It's coming. It's coming. And that's the type of player you want on your side in the playoffs. And if he were to go somewhere else, we are going to hate him. Okay. We are not going to enjoy going against him because he is an agitator. And by the way, it has been confirmed, not by Sochan, but it's been a multitude of people now that have hit me up about this. Yeah. His whole thing with him and Vanderbilt, it literally was Sochan yelling at him, saying hell no when he shot. And also somebody brought up that what player was it? Somebody I can't remember what player it was. I'm so sorry. Dang, who was it? But someone told me that one of these games, a player that got ejected, they were at the game and they were near the Spurs bench, and he was actually chirping at him the entire time from the bench. Sochan was chirping at him the whole time from the bench, and that player ended up getting ejected near the end of the game. So he does little stuff just to get at you, man. He just does little stuff to get at you all game long. But you have to stay on the court. Being a bully is all good and dandy, but you also have to play defense. You have to hit your shots when you're wide open in the corner, and that's enough, really. And he should be able to get some playing time. But yeah. So just wanted to show you that. I thought that was cool. And yeah. Also, I'm going to keep bringing it up. If you guys are interested in any type of merch, I'm going to be closing down the merch shop in the next few months. So go over to clanthemerchfan.com and get yourself some merch, man. It would mean the world to your boy. And yeah. Everybody in the chat excited about Carter Bryant making his dunks. Yeah, it's been pretty nasty work. All right, there was something else. Where is it? We could listen to Keldon. Or should we do Wemby? Keldon or Wemby? Which one should we go over? Keldon or Wemby? Probably Wemby, right? I didn't see this, so probably need to post it tomorrow. Wemby's kick? I don't care about Wemby's kick. Let ESPN glaze that. Wemby? Okay. All right. We can go over Wemby. Wemby is great on mic. Okay, we can go over Wemby. Yeah, I didn't actually watch this after the game. I don't even know what did we go over after the game. We didn't go over Wemby's press conference. I think we went over. Did we go over a press conference? Miss Johnson? It's a world record, the Wemby kick. I don't care, man. I don't care. I really don't care. It was cool. Real quick, as always, big shout out to Sleeper. If you guys are interested in daily fantasy sports, go check it out. Just use promo code CLAN. You get 100% match up to $100. Or you can head on over to Sleeper and just go to the social media section, in which you can see live updates, injury reports, stats, breaking news, rumors, all that great stuff. So what's this say? Anthony Edwards is the third fastest player to reach 10,000 points in NBA history. He joins Kevin Durant and LeBron James as the fastest to do it. Wow. That I did not know. Wow. I was not expecting that. That is pretty cool. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Wemby have to say. Oh, I might have the gains too high because I turned the gains on. Well, I can always turn it down like that.
Victor, how do you think that y'all responded after a night that was obviously a little bit disappointing to y'all last night?
Yeah, I realized actually.
Try to respect the game plan.
Actually, yeah, we didn't go over this. Cause we had that back-to-back and we recorded so much before, so we didn't even go over it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
On their score, they had 91 points, I believe. So, yeah. So, just effort, but we know it's easier to be locked in a game with higher stakes like this, but we gotta.
So Wemby's starting to get a little concerned with us playing to our team's talent. I don't know. I don't really know if that's something that we I don't know if that's something we've been doing this season. It seems like we mostly been doing after the OKC Thunder wins, but I mean, big shout out to Wemby for catching it early and, you know, not allowing just these few games to go by unchecked, you know?
Yeah, we gotta figure it out for other games.
How do you figure that out? How do you, I guess, process that?
In all honesty, I think it's bound to happen. Like we weren't good.
By the way, even the great Spurs team's done this before.
Without experiencing it, we weren't gonna be perfect for every game, for sure. In all honesty, my opinion is that it was bound to happen, you know, these events, but we have to reduce the amount of times it happens, like the most possible, and that's what it's gonna show what we're made of, actually, because any young team that starts to be somewhat successful, you know, I think it's bound to happen.
Along those lines, Vic, in this, and I don't know this.
It's bound to happen because, number one, not to say that you get cocky or anything, but you get a little bit comfortable in what you do, and you're comfortable in your teammates, you're comfortable in with winning, right? And you're like, hey, this is just kind of what happens. And then you have other teams that are lesser that want to beat you. Like, they're going to play hard. Every team, even the really bad ones, well, most of the time, sometimes not, but I think that's more rare than people like to admit. But even the lesser teams, even the teams that are pretty bad, they have an ego, right? They want to win. They have some pride, right? So they want to come at you too. Even the bad Spurs teams, when we were winning like 20 games, we gave teams fights. Like it was just the second half it would get away from us, but we were giving them good fights. And if they slipped up, we could have won, right?
Making too big a deal out of just one win, but can this be like
one of these shirts? I don't know. I need more color.
A reset in that regard? You know, after the last dropping 4 of the last 6, the whole deal. You know.
I think from having now being in my third season, what I've seen, no. Sometimes a win like this can be a reset when you're in like a bad losing streak, or the opposite can happen if you're in a winning streak, you know. But there's too many games. It's too easy to make mistakes again. So, and the hard thing is to be what do you say, like to answer the call every night, you know.
There's
Carolina
been an online campaign from Spurs fans recently for Keldon Johnson to be Sixth Man of the Year. Do you think that Keldon is a top candidate at the moment?
Well, of course.
Who else is at the? I never keep up with Sixth Man of the Year. Who else is? I'm asking chat like directly. Who else is a Sixth Man candidate? It's not that many people in the chat today, but we got like 70 people. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for sure. As simple as that.
See, you're like your toughest competition for that award.
True.
I didn't even think of that. It's a good thing, I guess. Huh?
I know you spent a lot of time with Jeremy off the court. What is this season, do you think, been like for him in terms of not being able to contribute as much as he has probably wanted to? And how do you view the way he's contributed the last couple nights?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. It's I do spend a lot of time with him and talk to him, and I know it's hard not to play, but we got the chance to have in Jeremy a soldier, that will answer the call of the coach anytime, and it shows because I know his impression is that he wishes he had his chance more, he could show more things, but like whether it's 30 seconds or in a night like today or yesterday, he shows things, like he shows up on the court. Effort is never
an issue. And by the way, I said this before, and I like that we're giving the praise. Okay, you guys gonna say Wemby's glazing too, but I love this so much because one thing about Sochan that I noticed, especially with Pop, like he was the most consistent. Like he wasn't necessarily the best player on the team, but he was the most consistent as far as what you're gonna get out of him every single night and what to expect out of him every single night. And I think that that's a virtue in and of itself that's oftentimes overlooked, right? Like what you're going to get. Keldon, somebody mentioned Keldon, or I know you're not talking about what I'm talking about, but like Keldon Johnson should be there too. You just talking about the 6th man of the year thing. But Keldon Johnson, I would say that especially like previously I felt like, okay, you know what you're going to get, but it was a lot of bad, especially last season. Like it was really poor defense, poor decision making, tunnel vision, like God knows what. But this year it's like, no, he's kind of honed in, they dumbed down his role a little bit, made sure that it's just strictly in a certain framework. And now we have kind of this controlled chaos from Keldon, and he's playing decent team defense and sometimes even good on-ball defense, which I was not really expecting. His defense against Luka Doncic was not bad when he was on him. Like he did a pretty good job. I was shocked. So he's just been so much better in every facet, way better than I imagined. I'm so happy I was wrong. But he has been somebody that's very consistent. But those types of players are very important, that you know what you're going to get every single night. And yeah, and then if you have that consistency with your role players, then it is just coming. Then it comes down to, okay, stars win these games, That's why we'll go as far as Wemby takes us. So we trading Sochan. I hope to God not, but I have not heard anything. I know the front office really likes Sochan, but I hope we don't. I don't think we will.
The question for him, effort is always there, and I know of course it's hard, and I hope that he has his chance more.
I gotta ask you about kicking basketballs. So I saw that clip of you kicking the balls out of the net last
night.
Yeah. I don't think anyone in the world knew that anyone in the world could do that. So how long have you been practicing?
I think it's been done before. I'm sure it's been done before.
I think the world record is a guy who can kick like just at the rim. So
okay.
You're pretty close to the world record there.
Yeah, I can beat that today if I want. I'm confident. Sorry?
We need to see it. You have to do it next game.
Not on the warm-ups. I'm not gonna show the warm-ups.
How about we don't? How about we not see that? I don't want to see that ever again, okay? Because I swear to God, if Wemby gets injured on something as silly as this, I'm going to lose it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't care. We don't have to talk about it ever again. I don't care.
Big, halfway through the second quarter during the timeout, I saw Julian kind of pull you aside and explain something. I don't know if that was something that strategic-wise, but I'm just wondering how often does he do that type of stuff, and what was that conversation about?
We do that pretty often with one another, and it's going to be like I want it to be even more, and that we want to hold each other accountable and communicate things more directly.
Who was the player recently that like tweaked his ankle in warm-ups? He said he could pull a hamstring. There was some player that like tweaked his ankle in warm-ups.
And we're still figuring out how to communicate and how to. For my example is also like realizing in the moment what to notice and what to say.
Luke's going back to Boston this weekend. We all know what he can do on the court. We talked about that a lot. But how valuable is he as a teammate, just his sense of humor in particular?
Yeah, I mean, his sense of humor is an important part of his personality for sure. No, Luke's been great. I think.
Who?
We all know what he can do on the court. We talked to him this weekend. Luke's going back to Boston this weekend. We all know what he can do on the court.
Who's he?
We talked about that a lot. But how valuable is he as a teammate, just his sense of humor in particular?
I am so confused. Who are we talking about? Chimpenny? I guess we're going off of that last question. Are we talking about Julian?
Yeah, I mean, his sense of humor is an important part of his personality for sure.
Cornette? Wait, was the last question about Cornette? I don't know. Luke. Oh, okay. I'm becoming Unk for real.
Nah, Luke's been great. I think one thing I love about
him.
Are
we talking about Cornette? Are we talking about Mike Jones?
Is he brings another perspective to like the debates we have. No, I'm not talking about basketball. The debates we have, some anecdotes he has, you know, and I mean he's a very cultured guy, so it's interesting to talk to him.
I'm sure
Oh, it makes sense because we're playing against Celtics. I'm so stupid.
Talked recently about kind of letting y'all play through your mistakes and grow as a team. What's that been like for this young team to kind of develop and
playing through mistakes? It's been interesting because right now we're figuring out how to help our teammates, you know, leave the state of, you know, sometimes you're like consistently sloppy or like maybe the little slumps of confidence, and so it's been interesting, but the good thing is like we got energizers in the locker room. We all the time like good vibes together off the court. So we're just figuring it out. It's just reps, but like up and downs are gonna happen, but we're really together to help teammates, whoever it may be, 1 through 18, you know, get out of these slumps.
I'm sure you're well aware that teams have to change the way they play defense or guard when you enter the game. You know, so as you've been spending a little more time coming off the bench lately.
I found it very funny against the Grizzlies how they doubled them on the first play. Wemby expected it and instantly got like a wide open Castle for a dunk, I believe. And then they kind of got off of the doubling him every play after that.
Do you see that as a positive of that predicament when you force teams to have to change the way they play midway through the first quarter as opposed to right from the jump?
I think it brings something different for sure. Tonight in particular, they're a team that switches a lot. I think the most in the league, and they also flood a lot. So it's in this type of games, it's important to realize the impact is not always on ball.
Yeah.
You'll see. In terms of approach, what's the difference for you, like, kind of, you know, starting and coming off the bench? Like, I'm sure it's a different approach for you.
Definitely. It's sometimes a little hard to navigate. It's not a big difficulty, but it's just one more difficulty, how to navigate, you know, all the playing time, and it's a lot of coordination between training staff and coaching staff for the minutes, and I'm just itching to get on that court, you know. And like in a game like this, when I come in, I'm trying to run, I'm trying to grab boards, block shots, because it's that's what role players do, and that's what I'm tonight.
We all see what
couple of French row, sorry. Un fan spécial au bord du parquet.
Jaylen Brown higher than Wemby on the MVP is dumb. Hope we can bring him down a notch. Oh, this is in French. All right, so if any of my French people want to translate whenever this is uploaded, that would mean the world to everyone in the chat and everyone that gets to see this video. So, but yeah, really good stuff. Nothing really comment on, honestly. Yeah, I don't really have any takes on it. Good stuff. Anyways, if you guys are interested in merch, I will be closing down the merch shop in the next few months. So if you guys want to get some shirts, get some hoodies, that would mean the world to me. So go check out the merch shop. Link in the description. And yeah, it's clanthemerchfan.com. Clanthemerchfan.com. So yeah. All right, chat. I am going to hop off because I'm very hungry and I have not eaten much today at all. I only had like a salad like a few hours ago. So I am going to go eat, but I appreciate the love. I won't see you after the Celtics game. But I will see you after the Wolves game on Sunday. I'll go live after that one. But I'll have some videos. I guess we can just do the ones from this section, this live stream and upload those. But yeah, the reporter was asking if Wemby saw the French swimmer march in because he was courtside. That's not that interesting. Just got here. Dang, you just got here and I'm leaving. Yeah. All right. Well, and thank you guys so much for all of the kind words on the new opening sequence at the stream is starting screen, and I got one for stream is ending as well, but it's the same animation. It just says stream ending or whatever. So but yeah, so thank you guys so much. Also, if you guys want to get anything done from the person who did it, but I'll show you who he is. Give me a second. Let me go to his stuff. Where is he? So his name is Fergus. Can I not just go to... Oh, wait. Yeah, so his name is Fergus. So if you go... Wait. That's a meme about ice being evil. Hold on. Which they are. Hold on, let me see if I can find... Watch full. That's so weird. Why can't I... I'll just look him up. It's okay. Oops. Fergus. Hit it, Fergie. Here we go. Yep. FergusB.design. So if you guys want to follow him, that would be great. I'm sure he would really appreciate it. Or if you have anything that you want him to do for yourself or someone else, please head on over there. But he did a phenomenal job. Like, so good. So freaking good. Dude is extremely talented. So if you guys are interested, head on over and show your boy some love. Show him some love, okay? Eminem's the GOAT. All right. Bye.